If you are currently in an LDR, long distance relationship with your Filipina, you guys haven't met in person yet, some things you should expect. Stick around, that's what we're going to talk about. Alright, YouTube friends, welcome back. Welcome back to another edition of USA to Philippines Life. I'm Mike, I'm your host. And just a quick video, just thinking today about my marriage. Back in August, my wife and I celebrated 5 years already. 5 years, we can't believe it. 5 years have gone by already. It's just been amazing. But, you know, and a lot of this, what I'm going to say, can be applied to marriage to any woman. But being that this is a Fil Am community channel, I think that you guys will maybe get that aren't married to your Filipinas yet, or you know, maybe plan to just live with your girl or whatever. Just something to consider. So, just some takeaways from the last 5 years. My wife and I have both changed since we got married. And I think that's to be expected. And I think you're going to see that in any marriage. And the reason that I'm saying that is this. You, like it or not, I don't care how strong your personalities are, you rub off each other. A little of you rubs off on your wife, and a little of your wife rubs off on you. And that's just the way it is. And I noticed that in my marriage, and you know, I did the video a while back about should you bring your Filipina here to America or leave her in the Philippines. And I think even if you stay in the Philippines with your Filipina, your westernness, we'll call it, your westernness is going to rub off on your Filipina. There's no two ways about it. Just from watching other vlogs before I decided to get into YouTube, I noticed that these Filipinas that are married to these Western guys, how they've changed. Even though they're in the Philippines still, they became somewhat westernized because of their exposure to the culture from being with their husband or boyfriend or whatever situation is. So you're gonna have that either way. So I mean, that's something you got to think about. I know a struggle that my wife and I have all the time is this one. Talked about my background before, Italian American background, and I don't know, you watched some of the TV shows that depict Italian American men. We talk a lot. We like to talk everything to death. That's what we do. Filipinos, from what I understand, Filipino men, I know I have a good friend and colleague and co-worker. He's a Filipino guy. I've known him for 25 years. He's a great guy, but he's more on the quiet side. He doesn't talk as much as the rest of us do. And I see that as a strength. I really do. I don't see that as a weakness. I see the blah, 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 blah as a weakness. I do. I wish I could listen to my wife when she's always kind of letting me know, you know, do you talk, always talk, everything. But that's something that and then I have the opposite problem with her, where I like to discuss things more with her, and she's kind of doesn't like to thoroughly discuss everything. Although she's advanced in that, in the 5 years that we've been together, she has opened up, and there are times that I wish that didn't happen. So I'm just putting that out there. That's one thing for you guys to think about. You know, just be ready for that. But I think it's a natural progression of every relationship that you're gonna rub off on each other, and it's just something to expect. And if you are currently in an LDR, long distance relationship with your Filipina, you guys haven't met in person yet, and you're digging each other, just know once you guys are together in person, you're both going to change. You're going to look back 5 years and you're going to say, wow, she really changed a lot. And it's not for the worse or anything. Again, I said it's just a natural progression in a relationship. And again, it doesn't need to specifically be, applied to Filipinas. But again, because this is a Fil Am community channel, we're going there with it. So for me, that's my takeaway. Just a 5-year reflection of my marriage, that we've rubbed off on each other in a lot of good ways and a lot of not so good ways. But it is what it is, and you got to work with it. I'm very happily married. I love my wife to death. She's at work right now. I've got to go pick her up. I can't wait to see her. I miss her. Just 8 hours, I miss her. So it's nothing crazy like that, but definitely something that you will notice. And maybe you'll think of this video and say, hey, you know what? That guy Mike was right. So I just wanted to share that from my perspective 5 years in with my Filipino wife. So I'm going to wrap this one up. If you like the video, give it a like. If you've not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Don't forget to comment. We love the comments. Share the content. And as we always like to say, wherever you are in the world, stay well, stay safe, stay blessed, and we're going to see you real soon with another video. So take care.